That's some really good vocals there. Hello everybody! So today we're going to be doing a video, obviously, revolving around Radiohead. Radiohead is pretty much, I would say, is my favorite band. They have been for a little while now. I'm a very, very big fan. And so I figured I would make a little bit of an outrageous comment and say that The King of Limbs is their most underrated record. Yes, a lot of people don't like it and refer to it as their worst record. I think they're crazy for that. I think this is one of their best, because it's not actually the best. Yep. So today we're going to be reacting to The King of Limbs. It is a shorter one, so let's get into it with the first song, Bloom. I love the frickin' beats on this thing are just all over the place. The drum loop, weird synth loops, piano, all of it's just, it's craziness, but I love it. The bass line's great too once that kicks in. Oh my gosh. Come on. There it is. Incredible. Really good. Let's go. And again, I love Tom's vocals just being very soft almost, I would say, and faint. I think soft in the sense that it's not as kind of all over the place like his vocals can be in the earlier stuff. It's like an ascending feeling, I feel like. What a great bass line. It's almost kind of trippy and kind of psychedelic, which I don't really think I would refer to Radiohead's music as psychedelic ever. That's more of a Pink Floyd thing. But this song is, I would say, it is very psychedelic, oddly enough. And I love this transition here, just kind of like it's like slowing everything down, kind of bringing silence to this loop, this drum loop that's chaotic. There it is, just jumping back into it. Moving out of orbit, guys. It's flying. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of it's an ascension experience. Oh yeah. I would say it's definitely kind of more of a chaotic opening track, but I wouldn't say it's as chaotic as some other songs that they've made by any means. Drum loop's gone now, it's just that kind of snappy, click-clacky skipping. I don't even know how to describe that. There's that bass line. Boom, boom. And that was Bloom. Again, really, really kind of in a sense, kind of like you're flying kind of opening. Really loud, I would say at times, but also very calming, oddly. I don't know. It's an interesting experience. It's definitely a Radiohead song. I couldn't hear anybody else making that. All right, next up we have Morning Mr Magpie. Again, another drum beat loop. There's a guitar loop in there. Oh, another guitar, all right. Bass line's coming in. I love just how much this album is kind of almost an outlier. You know, it's stripped down compared to stuff like Kid A or OK Computer. It's definitely an outlier. It's different than all those. I love the bass there. So good. It's kind of like a droning siren sound back there too. I mean, it's Radiohead, you know, it's got to be a little morbid, right? It's got to be a little depressing. I love the guitars that are just like the random strings that are kind of just flung in there. Really good. Oh yeah, and that bass line too, front and center. The strings all over this thing are great, honestly. I think Radiohead's definitely done a lot better with strings before, but I think that it's a lot more obvious that they're using like guitars and different guitar loops and all that, drum loops, things like that. Like they're kind of putting that more centered in focus compared to their other albums. So good. Mr Magpie, how are you today? That bass line is really good. And I like that kind of skippy sound back there. Now it sounds like somebody unplugged their amp from their guitar. And there's Morning Mr Magpie. Again, really kind of trippy, kind of weirder track, which I like. I like a lot how this album sounds just about as weird as Radiohead normally sounds, to be perfectly honest. Alright, next up we have Little by Little. Again, you know what I was saying about guitars being front and center? Sounds like there's even some maracas in there. Some bells in there too. It's just a great mix of everything. Great production. Tom's vocals, by the way, had a bit of a voice crack there, but not Tom's best vocals. Oh yeah. What a bunch of great guitar work, just all around. There's like a synth back there looping too, I can hear. I'm discovering a lot more things with this, listening to this. Huh. I do own this on vinyl as well. I know. I sound like a fake fan right now. I'm saying Radiohead's my favorite band, but yet I'm still hearing new things in their music. I don't know. And I've listened to this a lot. Love that guitar line. Oh yeah. Great drum work. So the lyrics are saying, little by little, by hook or by crook, never living earnest, never get judged. I don't know where it is. I should look. Pretty deep. And that was Little by Little. It's a little bit not my favorite from them, but it's also kind of a banger at the same time. Kind of weird, I don't know. Anyways, we're hopping into Feral, which is the next track. Let's go. Again, great freaking drum loop. We got like a little synth or something in there. It sounds like a skipping computer again. Or like Windows isn't working or some kind of notification. I love how long this song kind of takes to really get into it, but it starts up like really kind of... And then Tom's vocals in there, just kind of floating around you. Kind of dark. You know, the album cover for this looks like two ghosts, and there's like a painting below them, and it's merged into like a photo of the woods. Really cool. I love the album art for this, by the way. I wanted to say that. One of my favorite Radiohead album covers of all time. It just looks so weird. And I like the little ghostly characters. Oh man, I love this. No singing, there's just whispers and a really good freaking beat in here. And a great bass line. It's weirder and it's stripped back weirder, which I think is what people don't like about it. They like Radiohead being weird, but they don't like when it's stripped back. And sometimes a little too much, too, though. That's why I like this album. It's not perfect, and I think that's great. That's what makes it better. Radiohead's too perfect. Oh, I just love how chaotic this song is. There's just so much going on. This is like dancing around in the woods in the dark or something. There's just some weird vibe that's kind of the vibe the album cover gives off. Oh, I love that computer-like bass loop. Alright, so that was Feral. Yeah, that's a good track. That's awesome. Alright, we're going into probably the most popular off the album, Lotus Flower, which has a nice little music video of Tom dancing around, which I always have loved to death. Great, I think it's a bass here. And again, the drums all over this album are so good. Like, the beats are just excellent. I don't know why people don't like them. The beats are great. I like the clapping sound effect there too. It's really cool. The guitar loop is fading in. You know what's interesting is it's really hard to place what instruments are being played throughout this album, I feel like. I'm just assuming and throwing it out there. And that's honestly another thing I love about Radiohead is I have no idea where the heck these sounds are coming from, but boy, they're impressive. So lyrics kind of sound like it's more of like he feels heartless, he feels like he doesn't have anything, and he finds a person that will just put him in their pocket. You know, he'll find somebody who will care, but they don't really love him, they're just using him. I'll shrink and be quiet as mice. That's one of the lyrics. They're saying listen to your heart's pretty much saying like, yeah, this is your heart's telling you this is a bad idea. Don't do that to yourself. It's probably like, you know, it could be a toxic relationship, or it could be a, you know, sometimes just feeling lonely, you know, it's not a good feeling. Sometimes people go to crazy measures to not feel that way. Gosh, I just love the beat all over this thing. The bass line is incredible. And Tom's vocals peak. Incredible. Definitely some of his best. All over this album. I would say it's probably his best vocal performance on this album. Now, of all time, that's big to differ. I don't know yet. I don't know. In Rainbows is still my favorite, though. Okay, alright, calm down. That synth that's fading in here and becoming more front and center. Oh, dude, I love this. So they replaced the bass line with the synth. This droning synth, so good. Genius. Now the bass line's back and the synth's gone. What a great beat, what a great song. It's so good. I love it. It's just a good time, you know? You can't really say that about most Radiohead songs, that they sound really something you can jam out with your boys to, you know? Oh yeah, left with that beat. So that's Lotus Flower. I think that's an excellent song. Let's get into the next song, which is the third to last. We're getting towards the end already, guys. Codex, which is super depressing. Yeah, this is depressing. It's definitely one of those rainy day songs. It's really simple. There's more piano notes going in the background, kind of just almost sounds like kind of like a waterfall type. It's really all just piano is what I can hear. Just with a lot of filters on them. And of course, Tom's vocals are incredible. This song almost kind of feels like almost like a mental cleansing. Is that weird? It feels like you're kind of trying to wipe away possibly something. Jump off the end to a clear lake, no one's around. Just kind of just forgetting about everything for a minute. Coming to peace with everything. And that was a horn in the background, which is great. It's really distant though. It almost sounds like a funeral horn of some sort. It's depressing, man. It's a sad song. But, I don't know. It has strangely some comfort to it. It's almost relaxing too. I just love the piano, man. It's so good. And this song perfectly transitions into the next one, where it slows to almost quiet, and then slowly fading in. You hear what sounds like birds chirping, which is just, I love that. I love how that sounds. And it's going right into Give Up the Ghost. And again, yeah, it's like you're in the woods. It's peaceful. Like the end of this album feels peaceful. It's interesting. Most of Radiohead's music, again, doesn't really feel that way. Ah, oh, dude, that guitar. Just an acoustic, just relaxing in the woods or something, you know? Saying, don't hurt me. Gosh, the guitar on this is just beautiful, dude. Incredible. So good. It's simple, just like Codex was. Just very simple, but simply beautiful. And again, Tom's like vocals aren't really that out there, you know, in this album. But it's soft, and it feels that way on the last song, Codex, as well. His lyrics and his vocals are very soft-spoken, I feel like. Maybe not soft-spoken lyrically, because it's pretty dark lyrics, like giving up the ghost is kind of sad, you know, it's because it's dead. He's had his fill in your arms. That's what the lyrics are. So I think what it's pretty much saying is like gather up everything, all this, maybe this is a relationship with someone or something, and give up the ghost, meaning end it. Just be done. Just be done with the relationship, be done with the person, take it all and just kill it, be done. And he's also saying don't hurt me, maybe it's an abusive relationship. Or maybe it's just he doesn't want to feel pain, because maybe he wants to be a good person, you know? That's some really good vocals there. And I like how there's like 100+, like, almost like scratchy kind of muffled echoes of them saying in your arms. It's just beautiful. I just like how simple it is, as I keep saying here. It's simple, and for that I love it. It's beautifully simple. It's kind of skipping, and I think it does actually transition into the next song. The last song of the album here, Separator. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of does. Alright. Again, another great drum loop. Oh yeah. What a great bass line. Bass lines all over this thing are great too. Oh my goodness. The rhythm. There's rhythm everywhere. So this song is kind of like he's saying I'm falling out of bed from a long and vivid dream. It's like all this has been a dream, like a really bad dream. Probably like the relationship was a horrible, horrible nightmare. And he's finally waking up. He feels like he's alive again. Feels like he's free of all pain, maybe, you know? Wake Me Up fading into the background. Again, I just love the production all over this thing, honestly. It's so Radiohead, but it's not top tier Radiohead. So if you think this is over, then you're wrong. Dang, that's depressing. It's like he's finally overcome something, but he's realizing, no. There's like, yeah, maybe we're fine now, but we're not gonna be later. Something always goes wrong in life, right? Yeah, I absolutely love Tom's vocals all over this song. Really good. That drum loop too, just excellent. Really good. And that was Radiohead's King of Limbs. As I said in the beginning of the video, it is, in my opinion, their most underrated album. I think that people crap on it way too much and it doesn't deserve it. Radiohead is my favorite band, and so maybe I have a little bit of a bias, but I am fully acknowledging that this album is not perfect by any means. But again, I think because it's not perfect, I love it even more. Because it's not an OK Computer, it's not In Rainbows, it's not Kid A. It's not. And that's fine, because it makes it an outlier. And I love that about it. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys go check out King of Limbs. It's Radiohead's, it's definitely their most underrated album, and it's great. Check it out. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.